Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Cool, cool. Love it, love it. I thought the gobblegum's over. We don't question it. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. All right. I think that's a good angle. We'll see in a little bit. Joyful clown, welcome, welcome. All right. Let me make sure I understand this. Hold up. what a round to come back to. Never a complaint here. Where's it good? Yeah, this one is good. See if the game will be nice to me. Brooklyn, what's good? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm finally not gonna be a perma useless boy. No, you're telling me. I just got confirmed for my unemployment stuff, so we're gonna be getting some smugglers here soon. And the lady was really sweet because when she was reading over my stuff, she's like, why did they deny you it the first time? I'm like, ma'am, quite frankly, I don't know. And she was like, okay, well, here's the commissioner's phone number. Just contact him whenever you're ready to dispute it again, and you won't even need to go into a like full meeting. I was like, you a real one. Yeah, I bet. Depending on when my homie gets off work today, we might be able to just wait till, she gets off, but I'll end up letting you know. Forgot, yeah, you get off right at 3, so we can 100% vibe up. Bet. Then yeah, I'd be able to talk in Discord up until a little before 5 when I'll end this stream and set up Smash. Yeah, I'm liking this far back lockout spot. Yeah, I can 100% agree with you. Taylor would always feel bad with, like, ironically, people like Zago coming over, or James, and Taylor thinking like, oh, he's your friend, he's not mine. I knew I had enough, like, OG homies that were like you and dislike the shitters that I thought I'd eventually find someone, but I never could have imagined it be this good. Right? Facts. Oh, wait. Oh, that was the shock. Okay. How did no extra shock charge drop? Oh well. Hi, how you doing? Thalt Giok, welcome. This might be my new favorite map on this game. Really good. I'm noticing the length difference of these rounds now, and it's getting me hyped. Oh. What is it? Yeah, about 3-minute rounds right now. Nothing egregious yet, but we get there. Well, funny enough about that, there is a like polar opposite take from that on the previous map because it was so much easier than this, and I literally had the game crash on me all 3 runs and I just lost my file. And that'll make any motherfucker past a 70 round run. Or sorry, I said that wrong. 70 hour run. That just has to go, oops, it's all gone. Yes, we're serious. It's not coming back. Oh, I see him. Right? Thank you, thank you. What's up, AG? How you doing, man? Thank you again so much for the galaxy before, bro. I genuinely can't say thank you enough. What's so buns? Welcome, Wolf. Yeah, he's an absolute goat. He just pulled up and dropped the galaxy when I was streaming yesterday. I think he's the second person that's ever sent me one. The other guy sent like 3 of them during my like 900 on the previous map. Or are you a Smash fan of mine that is not the biggest fan of COD? I understand that if that's what this shit is so buns is. Well, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, Brooklyn, any like sub on Twitch, donation, you name it, until I get 10,000 followers on TikTok, I almost see none of that money. It's actually kind of fucked. It's not that I see none of it, but I see a ludicrously taxed amount should I not continue to stream every day. And so, as long as I continue to stream every day, it evens out pretty well. Oh shit. Humbert. You haven't been able to enjoy a round like this in a bit. Let's fucking get it. Berto, welcome to the stream. Humbertus part. I know there's probably a million different ways to do this round faster. I don't care. It's funny to me. No hands. Alrighty.
Tossing Simtex. You feel the spark between us? I know I do.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Berto, hope you're having a good one, my man. Oop. I'm feeding.
Throwing shotgun. Death machine spinning up. Somebody making popcorn?
Tabor Phantom VR, welcome, welcome. No. I can't stand that. I remember when I worked at Lowe's doing the pitching stuff. So I worked in Lowe's. I didn't work for Lowe's. The amount of times people thought I knew where that stuff was hilarious. Jay the Don, what's good? Axel Espinoza, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Jay. Zora C, welcome.
Death machine spinning up.
Yeah, that should be enough. I never like having barely enough.
Tossing Sensei. Not so mountain now, are you? Target, meet sight.
Izzy Monica, welcome, welcome. Hell yeah.
Lights out.
JJ, thank you. Welcome, welcome, my man. Hope you're having a fantastic day, bro. Yes. It's Mia. Welcome, welcome. Just making sure he's not back there. I don't think this is a Panzer round.
Initiating cross flash.
The lock-in mode right now is insanity. Oh.
Let me know when you're done stealing those nerds' lunch money.
I think this is
Throwing shock charge.
a robot round, right? No. I'm dumb.
Tossing Semtex. Throwing shock charge.
Brandon Arias, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day.
Throwing shock charge.
Oh, wait. Humbert despawned. That dude, that was so fucking fast. Did you see that? Absolutely mental. Brandon Arias, make sure to hit that follow. If you haven't already, to not miss any high quality zombies content and streams. Yo, what's up, Moldy? How you doing, bro? Bet, bet, bet. Yippee!
Not so mouthy now, are you?
Homie Red, welcome, welcome. Let's see how much time I have on pause. Oh, I have plenty. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick and then I'll give you a call. Real quick. 1 second. Jay, welcome back, brother. A new Pokemon Go season came out today, so I may or may not be shoving my face in my phone more than I normally do. Right? I used to be a chunky man. Not saying I'm not saying I'm lean as can be right now, but it's crazy. My old job basically let me play Pokemon Go like the whole time. Oh my god, yeah, Brooklyn. For reference, um, Saudi Arabia, and I know I sound like I'm talking out of my ass, just trust. Um, Similar to other countries that aren't the United States, do not have laws prohibiting their government from essentially owning uh, businesses or having a business. And for Saudi Arabia, they essentially are the reason why any and everybody made money off of Bitcoin, Ethereum stuff, because of how good of a withdrawal rate that they have. And they openly, Scopely, which is the like sister company to Saudi Arabia's like main government, paid recently, I think this year or last year, $2.3 billion to buy Pokemon Go from Niantic, and they agreed with it. And since that like transfer of ownership, even though they haven't like fully done it, because the Niantic logo is still on the loading screen when you get in, the amount of shit that they have added. Best example, if y'all are Pokemon fans, like for real, I stopped at. I don't want to lie and say that I actually like fully played through any of the new games because I just didn't. I would say last game I fully played through, dude, it's probably X and Y. I'm gonna be 10K. So when they said Eternatus is coming to this, Dynamax Dens are coming to this, it made your boy happy. Um, do I dream one day of this becoming my full-time job? Actually, yes. Like, wholeheartedly, my dream would be to make enough money to walk around and play funny game all day. Why? I don't know. Um, as Brooklyn knows, I like just being good at really stupid niche stuff. And also, Brooklyn, if you have a Pokemon account and you can log into that bitch, they added a new thing basically for people in your boat or anybody now. Not only are we going up to level 80 come October 15th, but any Pokemon that is over 5 years old in your inventory, when traded to somebody, is a guaranteed lucky trade, which, if you don't know, the IVs are based on a 15-15-15 spread stat system. So this is my Origin Palkia here, and he is 15-15-13. You can kind of like check the bars. But then when you have something that is perfect, you get the cute little emblem there. But we do already have crownization in the game. We got a lot of stuff that, in my personal opinion, is just nuts. But yeah, if you manage to find your password and or have old Pokemon, ooh, I have two. Jay. For me, shiny it used to be all around Origin shiny Giratina. Just visually, love it. Um, I'm about 99% sure though. If I had to go with favorite shiny now, Palisand, Sandygast. I love black. I love it. Favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest. This is me being biased to this game, but because I liked like Gale of Darkness, I liked Shadow stuff. Now 3 years ago in Pokemon Go, we were given Apex Shadow Pokemon, and if y'all remember when you played, if you had a Shadow, when you purify it, fun fact, every IV it has, those numbers I was showing you go up by 2. Ho-Oh and Lugia were given as Apex Shadows, and when purified, they went up by 3. So you're looking at 1 of 1 in the world. Hundo Apex Purified Ho-Oh with a move that it probably shouldn't even have. Let's see if my camera will be nice to show how botched of a name of it there is. Because he was Apex and already had Sacred Fire Plus, they said, just jam another plus on that shit. Make it do a little more damage. And yeah, that's probably my favorite. Specifically, this Apex Purified, like, backdrop. They're just all so good. They really are. Arceus Ghost Plate. No question. That is all, Your Honor. Genuinely in love with Arceus, just in general. Probably the best cry ever. I can't think of a Pokemon cry that, like, gives me hype, goosebumps, and stresses me out at the same time. Fucking godlike. Bottom. Bottom. Is that copywritten? I'll be so sad if that's copywritten. Alright, I'm bugging you in the Discord, Brooklyn. Hey! To make sure... Is this... I got time. I'm super speedy with the hit. This will be doable. 139. I'm literally banned to it. Hell yeah. Put my camera up 4 streams so they can't see me smacking it up, but Yup. It is 9 years old now. Fuck yes. It makes me feel eldritch. It truthfully does. That's awesome. It's actually just insane. Yeah. Oh my god, and me in high school, me and my high school were, we had a treat. Do you remember what happened with all that with me? Yeah! Yippee! I'll tell you who that someone was, because it wasn't a something. Say hello to Jason Rodriguez. Back when I was... Right? Oh, I believe it. Mm-hmm. So I spoke to him back when, like, he was in the friend group with Jaden and all that. Part 800 million of a new friend Jaden makes that is, like, very bad at getting the memo of, hey, I'm a shitty communicator, and I'm trying to let you know if you want to be, you can, but I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. That's what Jason was to me, basically. And he was in that same piano class with me. All I would do, because Channing genuinely, like, played me up Like, I simped the fuck out and I got made to look like a Dumbo, and I'll take the L for it every day. But every time I talked to Jason, dude spoke Spanish, dude knew her boyfriend, Javier. Like, it was, to me, everything made sense because I didn't understand why someone who non-stop plays Overwatch with me, you name it, would just lie about that. And lo and behold, I end up going to the office because when I get to school that day, my post had been due to, I get home from Fat Jimmy's, I'm taking a shower, and a FaceTime call starts. Nick does not receive FaceTime calls. Oh, fake engagement, you're gonna be the death of me. Unironically and literally, I'm gonna, me when I'm baiting attacks in Smash. Fake engagement. I didn't mean to press fucking, I accidentally just pressed OK and not appeal. Oops. Yeah. I had too little. Yeah. Yeah. Did I tell you how both Ben, the kid who, here, wait, let me just because I know I want to make my timer better in 10 seconds. I will cry if I accidentally let it save quit. But when it comes, like, for no reason, you think that, like, that would be a okay thing to let it do. It thinks your game, like, crashed. And so when you go in, it requires you to instantly press continue. And whether you are ready or not, you have to go in and at least finish one round. And it's honestly sometimes like a game ender, especially on this map. So I am very thankful they're not doing that. Let me see. So, oh, I don't remember the dude's name. Sweet kid can be sweet as can be, but the guy who ended up actually posting the meme ended up at Minor Daniels with me. The funniest part is the kid I was told by Channing to blame was a like middle, I want to say sophomore or freshman, and really didn't do anything, and I didn't know that. And then he ended up at Minor Daniels. I don't know why, but he was there too. Mm-hmm. Sophomore. Yep. I vividly remember I looked a like soon to be lost friendship in the face there and was like, I'll see you again, Alex Chaney. I hope you're doing good, bro. Cause he was honestly great dude. I'm a big fan of him because he was one of the very few people I could bitch about Jaden to, and he was like, he's pretty supportive of me being able to just kind of let it out when I needed. But oh my god, dude, just remembering Dick Cheese Herberger coming in and like finger waggling me down. I get into the office, 3 LMPD officers, him, principal, I got illegally read my Miranda rights as a 15-year-old. Like if you watch those, no, they were. Well, and I would have zero qualms if that was like all they had to base off of. But then a full group of adults that were bare minimum quadruple my age, minimum, being Herberger, who I'm assuming the youngest in that room was 46 some shit. I am saying openly, they handed me as professional as you could. And I'm going to try to shorten this. If you could ever come up with a way I can shorten this line, let me know. But I found the way to say it. The legacy shittiness of Snapchat, like when it started, when you would take a picture of someone's story and you posted that story. How
fucking deep fried did we get? We got about 2%. You keep doing that, and it keeps getting asser, and those black bars start become funny Kentucky roads, okay? And next thing you know, everyone has blacked out everyone's name, and there is a 200 pixel by 200 pixel generously elite on the top. It's the only thing. At that point, this kid had been called slurs. This kid had been like I said, watch out for dude's name. He's being fucking stupid again. I came in there and I used the nicest cuss word. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to like play it lightly. Yep. Yeah. No, we had like the F slur out at this kid, like everything under the book, just because I was saying to be careful. And they're like, "Did you do that?" And I'm like, "Okay, guys, please tell me you understand that your name is at the top and there's a lot of text, so you have a lot of explaining to do." Dude, mother of Christ, y'all actually think this is one, and they didn't understand. Went to the Board of Education. I did. And before I did, because this was when they said it was just a suspension and a review at the board. Got a lawyer and everything. Dude was the GOAT. You see, Bob, the well-oiled machine is how a job is. The fucking dude, that guy from The Incredibles, that was my lawyer. Little guy had genuinely godlike points. And I'm... exactly. We get there, and he goes crazy. And this is why I had, like, one of the freest senior years coming back to Eastern, because I made my communication speech required to have the superintendent, wink, wink, in the room. I did. Yeah. And that's the part, yeah. I know, everybody assumed I... What's up? I know. We bunned up and shut up. I literally just hid. Yeah, that's why I would never have found you. Especially him, because I'd be like, "Hey, bro, how things going?" Red 18 years ago. It's just over. Same. No, I feel that. No. It'd be like that. Ah. Ah. Dude. Oh. No, legit. I completely get what you mean by that. Like with Channing, the only do you want to know the only reason why I make forehead jokes now? Because no one can compare to the Queen. Like, oh my Christ Almighty, dude. That, like, and I'll make jokes about those here and there, but it is actually unequivocally unchanged and unfair to any competition. It's not close. Also, I'm losing my shit. If you're seeing what I'm looking at on screen, this is brand new. This little graphic here. Oh my god! Dude, that's adorable. That is genuinely really fucking cute. it shows your highest round on each map with the physical round number. Well, he's got some light on the shattered veil. Man, now I really feel like a failure. Now I hella feel like a failure. Now that I can't make that just say 999. Ah! That's sad though. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's see. Oh shit, yeah.
Everything's got a price. Enough talking. Let's get to bed.
Let me guess, another fight? Must be my lucky day.
Hello, I am Klaus.
Mhm.
I'm here to help you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Woods. What's the plan?
Pull me in, coach. If you can't keep up,
Yeah, because I know, even if it's like by a very small margin, like when James heads over to when I'd be off call to when Taylor's here, I know when she pops over, she will be wanting to Stardew Valley it the fuck up. I'll message her real quick and see, because depending on how her day's going. Drew! Fuck yeah. Oh. Low key, like, in no rude way to her either. I am so glad she has you for that stuff, because with how many recents that I've had like that, where I've lost an animal, or it's just been something quite, like, if you say, if I brought up veins in the context of my mortal core, I will literally go limp in the body. I can't talk about anything that's like introdermis. Blood is okay, as long as we ain't talking about like something covered in it that you're like taking out and you're like having to squish around. No, it's over. Like my neck got like rubbery playing fucking VR surgery sim. Oh my god, dude. Surgeon sim, my bad. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh my god, we are actually about to be making some world's firsts. This is wild. I say, if y'all, I think you remember, but the only food, like, you could immediately make a double date plan and be like, oops, I forgot you didn't like any kind of fish. Just put Insta body. Because Taylor loves fish. Yeah, she does too. Let's see. Oh, Insta on the comeback? Are you? This game loves me. Yeah. Dude, low key, I'm like so tempted to give the company that I'm sponsored with like a full shot, because yeah, they openly said that they would pay me back if I did. And full reference, because I think I can just say it out. It's a 150 bone per like new customer that signs up. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. No. Yeah. Good shit though. Oh, you're good. The shock, yeah. I think it was when I was nearing the end of me and Taylor vaping. I remember it was Taylor had no AC in her house, and that's why I was doing ice baths. Was I was literally like burning up. I still was long hair Nick at that time, and I started tearing up at my job, and literally the moment I went up a tier, I cut my hair, ice bath every day. But I noticed when I started doing the winter days, you know how like an iron lung functions, so to speak, like it basically helps you inhale then exhale by pushing both ways. I felt that in my ice bath if I did vape at any point before I went in, because of how weak it had made my fight or flight response. Like I would go no, yeah, I'll use Zins.
I can see my house from here. Hey, why is my house there?
It's the get fucked, pay for it somehow tech. Right? It crazy. Like I didn't. The one thing. Yeah, it's like 600% dopamine increase or some shit. Like if you're submerged within like 20 to 25 minutes a week, and I can promise you that that is a 100% fact. Yeah. Yeah, the dude is God. I love Wim Hof. You can be Wim Hof certified by him. He's God. No, he's alive. No, but like when I tell you we are definitely in the timeline or in the gen where he will, because I mean, man is literally non-stop working out, and he is turning like mid 80s this year, I want to say. So I want nothing but the best for the GOAT, but I need to be Wim Hof ice bathing certified before he goes, or it's his breathing method, really. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. Yeah. Bless that woman's heart already. Like, the moment Sharon was off of America's Got Talent, that's when your boy was off America's Got Talent. Like, that was goated. Yeah, no question. I'm biased as fuck with Howie, but yeah, I'm Mr. Deal or No Deal. So I can't not go with Howie, but it is a near dead tie. Need to go. Yep. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me think what mine was. Oh shit, that's a... Dude, I think I always just thought Lydia was a bad bitch in Skyrim. Like, I think that's the closest thing I can think of. But, like, I didn't play any games with girls in them. Well, oh, no, yeah, no, no, I'm a dead liar, bro. I was like, oh. Nick popped on Sonic Adventure 2 and I started playing as Knuckles, and first boss fight was against Rouge. I'm like, okay, cool. Like actually sexual jazz music starts playing. Like the closest thing to like without it actually being that, because it's in a kid's game. Fucking heart-shaped like push-up titty top. Yeah, no. It was over. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Yeah, Lola Bunny could fucking take this, dude. I'm not even a little sorry. I'm not even a little sorry. That's how I knew I liked ass. That's how I was like, am I ass or Lola Bunny? I see what you guys did there. Yeah. Yeah. There was no reason for them to be chatted up. No, I know what you mean, though. They were mugged up before that was a thing. I think I've only seen the first one. I'm a failure. I didn't know there was more. I had no idea. Please tell me you're serious. Like, it was actually just titled 2.5. God, I love shitty kids. Not shitty. I'm not saying the movie's shitty, but like company. That's wild, though. I love that. Yo. Oh. Oh no. I had a feeling. I was like, wait a minute, outskirts? But they were lovers. Oh shit! Yeah, wait, I think he did it. It'd be like that. Oh, we were digging some things back then. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you're 100% right. Yeah. It's crazy. I think my favorite, oh shit, wait. Big brain me with memory goes a little kooky. One sec. I'll get it. I know it. I'm thinking. Oh, I remember now. The little TLDR of what happened, even when I got back from Minor Daniels, Sean and Jason both, like, were the only two people that every day, besides Miss Osters, love her to death. Sweetest lady ever. But I end up going to the Board of Education, and after they, like, the dude basically pitches the fact that I haven't even been tardy before. The guy in charge, which clearly says a lot about where we're at, for him to be able to say this as the one that's supposed to make the authoritative decision. Yeah, I'm sorry, but based on what I was already told to respond with, he's still going to be expelled until like further reviews can state otherwise. And yeah, he'll be going to Minor Daniels until then. This was literally on like the 8th day of me being suspended. Herberger never set in. I was gonna trust me. I'm like I'm holding Bully the video game IRL for you for a reason. So we have a sequence of events with Andrew Mize, my lawyer. He goes dummy defending me, and then once the guy says that, he just goes, "If I may ask, why not?" And he said, I don't know, that I'm just doing what I was told. And yeah, no, I was just doing what I was told. And like, because we were not told anything, because we didn't, essentially when you get charged for a crime, you get your due process. It's the exact same thing if I'm getting suspended from a public school system. And Herberger, like, he literally doctored fucking suspension papers to let me, like, be gone. He said that I did the post at, get ready, because you'll have to remember a little bit, but you'll remember this, 7:36 a.m. during a school proctored morning event. That's first bell. Well, that 7:36 is right when any disciplinary action can occur within a Jefferson County public school. It cannot happen before. It is not possible. Yeah, so first of all, I love you, Andrew Mize. Oh my god, I want to kiss you. Like, the fact that he sounded like me, like, yep, I know this sounds a little bit worrisome, but they don't realize how stupid they are, and the fact that it is literally in the pudding that there has never been a pre-8 a.m. Event, nor has there ever been a violation of that guideline that has not seen immediate correctional action. And sure enough, I was doing my comp classes, because they literally stole every AP class I was taking. There was jack shit at Minor Daniels. I was one of 3 Caucasian folk, and I was the only Caucasian folk who did not threaten their teacher with a bladed weapon. So that was cool. It no longer exists, as it was the lowest rated school in the entire state, and it had to go through rebranding. It used to be Buchel. It used to be Buchel, if you remember. Yeah. That was them praying that the rebrand worked. That did not, and they literally got rid of it, and now it's a middle school. It is nothing like it used to be. Besides the bowling ball head incident, that sound will not go away from my ears. The fucking... What? The girl, like, the year after you and I graduated, who got just her head beat the shit out of in a bathroom, and it was just recorded. That. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? Whoa. That's crazy. They're still up. By the way, if you don't hear me, I'm taking a super speed schmack, but I'm still listening to. Oh shit! I don't have you up. I don't have you up on cam though. Let me set up my OBS. There we go. Money. Hell yeah. $100%. But while I was gone, Jason was essentially just lying to Channing about everything that had happened. And so when I got back and I was trying to talk to people, even people like Sean, who were texting me, they were like, dude, why would you say that stuff to Channing or Javier? And I'm like, what, say what? I still don't know. I still do not know. Like, he is that much of a shit thrower that, like, I would love to know that stuff. And that's why you, from like now till when James messages me at 5-ish when he's headed over, you spill as much shit as you know about the cum crew. There's no better way to put it. They're a team of pre-cum. They're a team of people born from pre-cum, and I have to just accept that sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I won't. I would never speak to them again. Yeah. Oh. Who? Who? Oh, yo. Good shit. I mean, I don't blame you. He's a sweet kid. I can only imagine dude looks a little gigged up now at this point, especially because his brother already was a fucking model. So I didn't have to. Yeah. Yeah, I knew if that ever happened, like I stood no goddamn chance. Yeah. Ooh. Bro's a cutie. Oh. Yeah. I just think it's wild that like I I genuinely am a believer that like Redacted is a person who, and I only say Redacted so I can like consistently just remember what I'm trying to say. Um or I won't like lose names. Um when talking to Redacted regarding like any kind of sorry, this hit just hit me like a fuck. Yeah, yeah. First one. No, you're good. You're good. Nah, that cutie. I'll say him by name. So, I'm pretty sure. Let me see the order. I'm gonna set up another one, and I know as I'm doing that, I'll get hyped and remember. Um. Shit. shit, I'm trying. Oh yeah, no, the part that started to get a little bit ishy, and I think would be the funniest part about if like the actual 1,000,000 to 1 that Redacted would ever like make contact with me again, because I literally I refuse to. The amount of actual mental turmoil that dude put me through. I didn't date him, dude. I ain't fucking date the dude yet. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah. Mm. Wait, yeah, wait, who is that? Wait. Yeah. Wait. No. You're dead right. You're dead right. You're dead right. You're dead right. I know it. Yeah. The reason why it bugged the shit out of me, like for no reason, was like I don't like claiming intelligence because I used to do goddamn air can huff, bro. Like I get that there's dead brain cells. Yeah. Yeah. I will be completely honest. That was the closest I've ever been in my entire life to like up and unaliving on accident, really. Um yeah. Oh god. When I had my Jeep still and we were going through those, I was getting off one of those exits that's like go slow as shit because it's like nearly a full circle, but then you have to turn left or right into a lane right away. I'm in my brother's Jeep. I get down to the bottom. Oh, it just heated 1 sec. Yeah, yeah. So I had to go down that in the wet ass pavement and yeah, yeah. So I'm turning left to get to the exit I need to, right off of this huge ramp. All I do is lightly brake. I'm going maybe 35. And I act like a donut. And I literally spin, I want to say like once fully. And I end up like, I'll put my camera back down so you can see it. I'm like coming off a circle. This is where I'm at. I need to get over here. When I go to turn, I end up like this, back at the circle facing me. Like, I can't make that up if I tried, and it's one of those things where, like, I have to now make sure the other lane will let me go. 16-wheeler truck is barreling down my way. And this fucking goat took a book out of the Mark Ely handbook. So help me God. Dude, e-brake, swivel stopped, a 16-wheeler. Like, to the point where the dude, I could, yeah. And he had already e-lighted. Every car behind him was like well braked. There was like another 16-wheeler of space type shit. And I just remember my brother and my dad were like, he lets you use a car of his. I'm like, and you know how fucking funny it is? How I've never, even when I got T-boned from my own fault, felt in more danger than that moment in my life in a car. Bleh. Horrifying. Hi, welcome. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh my god. God damn. That's so fucked. I mean this wholeheartedly. Only thing I'll say over you, because I know I'm gonna be locked in on this, but oh my god, if whenever I have a kid, do you know how scared I am to make sure my ego doesn't do that shit with Taylor? Because like I'm humble enough to say that I am not perfect with that stuff, and I do let like my rightness, not even righteousness, because there's nothing righteous about like prove my significant other wrong, but like there are times where your brain could not explain in any universe where you wouldn't have done it the same way again, even if it was like the most awkward scenario possible. And the W when you find people that can handle that stuff. Ever since I learned what they actually have to go in as. I feel like it's you just hear a pity cry, and then I'm doing it a little bit later, or I'm down and you hear nothing. You have to pray that shit. I know, we're cleaning. I'll be listening. Oh hell yeah. 1,000,000,000%. Fuckers are mean damage. Stop that. Put my fucking injection in. Y'all asked for it. God, I love how they patch this. Yep. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we can like conjointly bully about that too, because it's like, what did you have, Sweet Pea? Were you just good at Stockholm? Like social Stockholm? Because that's what I've learned.
Using that machine. Shock charge deployed.
Never feel bad. Oh my god, please tell me. Yeah.
You find an air freshener, nab it for me.
Oh, which Nick? You said Nick, Silas, Matthew, Terrell. Oh, baby. Whoa. Whoa. So wait, you have like this is cool. You have like a in-person pseudo-identical friend group to what we had online, except like everything that I won't know dirt about my group, you were told in like weird confidence because you didn't actually know what context you were told. Let me give you an example real quick. This was still in middle school, right? Or yeah, when Silas and Sadie were dating, right? Yeah, we all went to Silas's house for his birthday and like very awkwardly had to deal with the fact that Sadie attempted many times until like way later. Thank God I was my bladder, so I couldn't spend the night. He was just receiving as a I don't know what year old at a I don't know what year old's birthday party with I don't know how many fucking year old other friends. Like, no, dude. And ever since that moment, like it was just a discussion to everybody else. Like I'm dead serious. It was just a talk. I'm not saying by any means I'm like, oh dude, that's disgusting and he has to apologize for disrespecting us. Like, no, just say you did it. He wouldn't. Like, everyone was like, we know he did it though, Nick. So like, what y'all are sounding accusatory, but sound like you're like needing to take a shit or like walk your dog and you don't want to, dude. Like, what do you mean? I think they're the reason why I'm a communication major, by the way. I could tell you that right now, bro. I felt like I did something wrong and I fucking didn't. Suck my dick. It was. That's why never feel bad if you ever remember a story from them. Especially that like email thing. The moment you said it, I was like, yup. So I'm not crazy and I was dead right. We both were assaulted weapons, and I don't get why, but I do now because none of them had like any sort of neck or back to actually like do that shit themselves for anything. I needed one person accountable besides Aldrich, who I've said this a billion times, even when I knew him then. He would openly tell me when I would be like mad about Jaden's very obvious favoritism with stuff, to the point where like other people clearly didn't care, but Nick hadn't started smoking yet, so he didn't know how to de-stress very well. So he'd just get butt hurt, and when he got butt hurt, very often, it would just be Jaden and Aldrich going into a different call. And I would make jokes occasionally, but even when I did, Aldrich was always like, I mean, wouldn't you want free stuff? Like, he would say it in like a jokey way because I knew he was being smart. And after like the second time I ever heard it, I was like, yeah, if you don't mind just letting me know anytime you're just like going off on your own, Jaden. And at that point, Aldrich had already knew. It was like the year I brought him to Florida with me and all that. And then the following years, I proceeded to get pointlessly one-upped by someone who I considered a friend. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like into the real world one with Matthew Terrell, for sure. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, I do. What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm so sorry. Sarah. A moment of your time. No. A moment of your time. God damn. Okay, continue. Oh wait, yeah, they can't hear you. Absolutely. Not in any current state by any means, but if life were different and I didn't meet Taylor. Yeah. But like I understood that there were like haha your mom jokes, but it was like I wasn't sorry. I was not. That's fair. That's fair. Sorry. Continue. No. Wait, didn't Jeff cheat? Why? Wait, you lagged a little bit? Yeah. Oh.
That's a workout. A little messy, like burpees.
Wow.
War machine going live.
Yeah. No, I don't blame him.
Shock out.
It's so sad. Yeah. Hell yeah. Is it like, cause I haven't even brought anything up, like, or confirmed any, like, words of that person, so it won't be something that can be, like, traced back. Is that anything, like, still? Cause that'd be sick. Okay. That's good. You! Wait a minute! You made him wake up with bed bugs! You! The eternal sadness! Alright. I have to control myself. I just have to control myself because I know it genuinely just like it used to be. It's a moot point in public to them. They genuinely will be as ignorant as they feel like to me in public, whether that was at school or in literal public. I remember the motherfuckers would literally almost have me lose money at like just regular hangouts at Laser Blaze by saying like, "Oh yeah, he's not with us," and I'm like, Y'all are dickheads. I'd ask him like, yo, do I have a second to try and go take a piss? I honestly was like, damn, my friends are being friendly right now. Get fucked. It's crazy. I made a big sad story there. It didn't need to be that sad, Nick. Okay, that's done it. Are you good? Open flashbang. Give me the fucking war machine. Ah! Oh, I know. Wow, that's why we don't need war machine. Yeah.
Someone's got
Yep.
an epic case of the shakes.
Right. Albus, welcome to the stream. I gotta make sure I'm staring in all that shit. They're like,
Look at the camera. Make sure they know.
I'm buying myself when I have a job here quite soon. I've gotten a lot of cool offers. I always feel so bad for talking over it, but I know Taylor doesn't mind. Let me know if it bugs you, but I'm like unironically so used to it. Yeah. Yeah. I never, I've weirdly been a lot better. Oh, oh my God. I just remembered the like way long back thing that I think I ended up just turning into a thing about the old shit friend group. But no. We can't lose it. No. Do you remember what we just said? Oh no. Like, I don't remember what I said. I lost 200. Do you remember what we said before that? Because I think that's the thing that I'm trying to remember, but I have lost it. Oh. No. I think I believe. I'm gonna give myself some big brain patience to remember this. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I remember how, like, because initially I was like, no, surely not. And then motherfucking Cole Val showed up and told me, and I was like, no motherfucking way, it really was everybody. Yeah. I yoinked the fuck out of Cole's humor, dude. It's pretty. Oh, that's fair. Ooh. It does. I'm never a bad person. I feel like I was back then when I had an issue, I did not know what like internalizing that thought actually was. So I thought like, oh, yeah. This ain't gonna work. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%. I remember now, though, without question, like, to me, because like, a lot of the shit I try to do is set up and or, like, especially if it comes to those groups, like, yes, I will be the first one to say it. I never lied about it. I wanted to host shit because Nick likes low ping. Nick is tilted off his mind that he's playing a zombie game for the first time that has a 15-minute per save and quit session pause timer that will kick you out of the pause screen if you're not at full health. It is cruel. And when I would make those servers, dude, and like it would take Jaden or somebody in the group. That's why I got so frustrated about that. Like, what is with this just assumed height of popularity thing? And I realized it was the fact that, like, at the point where he was, like, and I was like, Mom, I'm jealous. He just gets to stay in his room and do all this. Like, it's because no one outside wanted him to deal with what was probably, like, partially getting, like, found out through, like you said, sloppiness. And I am the firm believer that, like, the most fucked up thing they, like, did to me, and that's why I'm so goddamn hyped for whenever Taylor wants to do Minecraft, is the whole concept of, yo, Nick, make something that we all just bought, or even if it's something that, like, we haven't even made sure has multiplayer yet. You got a server for us? And if I did not, like, have an idea, they wouldn't get the game, or something that basically leveraged me into being the one that did it, only for them to play it for 2 days and then quit. They'd want it up all the time. They're like, why do you have to have it down while you're gone? They'd grief the shit out of the world. Like, when command blocks came out, they, like, insta-killed me over and over. I'm like, why'd you do that? And they're like, it's because you kept closing the server on us at 2 a.m. I'm like, bro, what do you want from me? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like flexing my cool farm designs, and I have found my community for that. I remember. I'll be the one to know. I'll be the one to know. I've done some sick shit to your horses. Oh. I'm trying to remember what animal Taylor digs the fuck out of. Oh, cause it's a good pick. It's a good as hell pick. I just can't remember. The new spawns are. I know she really likes the axolotls, but yeah. I want to say so. Hell yeah. That's what's so weird with me. Like, ever since the amount of times, like, growing up and, like, enjoying a challenge to myself, but then realizing I only did because it made, like, myself feel a little more unique and it wasn't actually, like, fun. I started really, I know the tism from a lot of stuff has been like, oh, but the one thing that I know I've been trying to remember this whole time is when we were talking about, like, overall just, like, memories or, like, nostalgia and shit, like, what you have nostalgia for. I am, like, going through a Mario 64 withdrawal period like no other. I genuinely think in my entire life, this is the longest I've went without playing it. Yeah. No. It's either you played it when it came out and you still appreciate all of it, good or bad, or that's the first 3D one on the N64, the So Long Bowser. I remember he should. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because multiple's generous. They're like, oh my god. Or multiple's modest. That bomb doesn't hit? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. It's insane. Yeah. Oh, I can't stand it. I don't like it. I like it when I thought my game was crashing, and if I clicked on it too much, it did literally crash. I fucking missed that. But yeah, oh hell yeah. 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 Oh, I just realized something. Like, legitimately, just because I realized you're like the only other person besides my dad who I had shown it to, who I like know has a lot of time in Left 4 Dead, but I guarantee you if it's like weird AI about the characters, leave it to my dumbass to find a video about it and it blow your fucking mind. Just for like brevity's sake, so I don't forget and you can remind me, the specific video I'm looking for, or the one I'm talking about, I should have said, is about tank behavior and how using a melee specifically will, and I'm not kidding, let's say a tank is ooh, we're clearing throat. He's throwing his rock, and it is somehow in the most optimal situation ever where you're right behind him, and he's not throwing it at you, he's throwing it at your buddy far away. Once he has locked on to a target, if you were to melee him on the back only, that rock would throw backwards and hit your dumbass. There are auto like AI pathing like fixes that, because Source is a beautiful thing, you can essentially make like what looks to be an outright just fake run. And a guy that's like really knowledgeable in like Left 4 Dead Source and like speedrunning showed it and was like, we're gonna do a little quiz. Do y'all think this was cheated? It's not, and I'm here to explain why. And he just goes crazy in depth about it because it was using like that mechanic where if the player in a versus lobby leaves or something and they're the tank, it just becomes a bot. And that happened. A friendly infected happened to right-click melee with a charger specifically, which is the highest damaging melee, making the bot auto turn around on his own homie and rock insta-kill the charger that was like a human. And then everyone was like, nah, that's 100% one of those modded lobbies where you could like move around while you're smoke pulling somebody or something. Nope, not at all. That was what, oh, goated. Absolutely godlike. Uh-huh. You join one, it's got like 40 people. Left 60 dead. You got 800 health or some shit, and it's, oh, it's beautiful. It was so unsettling to me until I realized how like quick I could play infected on those. If you like AFK'd in a lobby, you could type like exclamation point and then just the name of the infected you wanted to play. So I would just get like dummy good hunter wall jump practice. And on that, because they scaled everything, if you go from max height with a hunter jump base, it's 25 damage that you can do just from pounce landing. On that, you could insta-kill. And I got really good at like just going free falling and like perfect strafe landing. Oh, that's weird.
Nah, don't worry, don't worry. You see nothing.
It just works. That's fire. Mm. Hell yes. Yeah. No, you are pulling. Oh shit. Her hours are fucking absurd.
That's good.
For you.
I remember that vividly. I will open like that. That is unironically why like my dad at least is able to explain to my mom who you were. Like single-handedly because of that. I was like, yeah, no, her whole, because I remember when I was like crazy talking to Jaden. It was me basically just him telling me like everything and then like me deciphering that shit to my parents because he would sometimes just come over and like just incomprehensibly start babbling about it. It worked. What you got? Yeah. Oh my. No. Oh wait. Taylor texted me. Give me 1 sec. No, you're totally good. Yeah. Oh, shit, and I don't even have the safety pause. Son of a bitch. I'm in the trenches pausing. Oh no.
Next time, AR. Keep it downrange.
Currently circling tower
We are running.
whatever.
It'll be sad.
Gas machine spinning up.
I don't even have the hour like visible because I'm not even, I don't even want to think about it. I've had a, if I'm not mistaken, I've definitely reset deeper in, but I've never had like a proportionally like this much better of a run to every previous one. Because at this point, 206 is well, like, I would say 50% more at the very least. I don't want to get my stats wrong than 110. No. Oh, shit, Bobby. Yeah, I know. She messaged me. I forgot to text her that I was getting on a call with you. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Evergreen.
Mhm. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's smart. Yeah. Yeah. Noodling.
Damn it.
Let me see if I really hope, if I had to guess, I'm gonna have to be off the app or offline once for me to get the notification about that policy thingy. But I mean, I honestly think because I didn't do anything like else with it, they ain't gonna do anything about it. So that the stupid, like, it said I was fake interacting and shit. No, you good. I think normally it's 5:30, and then she pops over to her house to make her grandpa dinner, and then heads over here. Oh no, you're good. She'll make dinner for her pop when she gets home, and normally it's 5:30, but I'm not sure about today. No, you're good. You all good. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sounds Gucci. Good talking with you. I will talk to you later. I know. We holding it. It won't go nowhere. I will be in tears. You too. Later. Friday.
Deploying that machine. Shock charge deployed. Because I don't think I missed.
Oh, hi.
Using that machine.
We are cooking. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ooh.
Death machine spinning up.
Tear them to pieces.
How about that? Made him even uglier. The dead just keep getting deader. Hold it slow. Slow is better.
What? Okay. Bro. Do you know how close I was to... Ooh. Where are we gonna get placed? Okay. Dude, that was a nightmare.
What's a good crafting table to hit? I'm trying to think. Probably this one? Ah, we'll just drop back down. I grab armor, and then that elevator back to my spot. Yes, yeah. Alright. I am set up. I got a long handshake there. And then safe reset. Alright. Sorry about that, folks.
Throwing shock charge.
Yeah, that's round. Fucking wrong, dude.
They're not gonna push themselves.
Bro, my hands are actually shaking.
Deploying death machine.
Do I use this or death machine? I like using this. We'll see. It ain't a we'll see kind of thing. I gotta just get it. Yeah.
En la cabeza.
Alright. Saving and quitting. I will be right back. Holy shit. I'm gonna end the stream, restart some stuff, and I will be back shortly.